Imagine a world where websites are just static text and images, no interactivity, no login system, no dynamic content. This was the internet before PHP introduced. In 1994, Rasmus Ledorf, a Danish-Canadian programmer, wrote a set of script to track visit to his online resume. This is a small project called Personal Homepage. This personal homepage evolved into one of the most widely used programming languages for web development. Fast forward to 2025, and PHP still powers nearly 80% of the web, running platforms like Facebook, Wikipedia, WordPress, and major e-commerce sites. But in the world of JavaScript, Python, Go, and AI-driven tech, why is PHP still here? Is PHP worth learning? Is PHP really dead, or is that just a myth? Let's explore together. What is PHP and why do we need it? PHP means the hypertext preprocessor. Is an open source server-side scripting language used to build dynamic and interactive website, unlike HTML, which creates static phases. But PHP can process form submission, manage databases, handle authentication system, generate dynamic content, and work with APIs, payment, and file upload, and much more. Why do we need PHP? PHP is fast and efficient. It's run almost any server without needed complex setups. It simplifies database connection. With built-in MySQL support, PHP is great for data-driven apps, cost-effective and open source, no expensive license, making it ideal for startups and enterprises. It's the backbone of WordPress and e-commerce platforms like WooCommerce and Shopify. I have another question. Is PHP still relevant in 2025? Why do people think PHP is dead? Every year, someone claims PHP is dying. The reason? JavaScript and Node.js are popular for backend development. Python is the go-to for AI and data science. The newer frameworks like Go and Rust are making headless. However, PHP has continued to evolve, proving the doubts are wrong. Why PHP is still powerful in 2025? PHP 8 is a game changer. It has a just-in-time compilation, makes PHP faster than ever, improved security systems, and better error handling and type safety. WordPress still runs on PHP. 43% of the web is powered by WordPress. Every WordPress plugin and theme relies on PHP. The WordPress economy alone is worth billions of dollars. The big companies still use PHP. Facebook, by hack, a PHP-based language. The Wikipedia for the fast and scalable content delivery. Slack, Etsy, MailChimp, and Yahoo all run PHP-based services. The modern PHP frameworks make web development faster, like Laravel, one of the most used framework for building web application. The Symfony, enterprise-grade PHP framework, the Codeinger, UE, and Cake PHP, the best solution for different needs. PHP is not just for traditional web development. The serverless PHP is growing with AWS Lambda and Brave. PHP-based APIs and microservices are common in enterprise solution. AI-driven PHP application integrate with OpenAI APIs. What's happening in the PHP market in 2025? Who is using PHP in 2025? WordPress, e-commerce, Facebook, Wikipedia. I've already talked about it. The government websites, major companies, and much more. Is a still demand for PHP developer? Yes. The freelancing, high demanding for WordPress, Laravel, and e-commerce project. Corporate jobs. Companies maintaining legacy systems still need PHP expert. The full stack development. The PHP integrate well with JavaScript framework like React and Vue.js. What are the latest PHP trends? PHP 8 Plus means upcoming version. Adoption continues to grow. Laravel remains the most powerful framework. More AI-powered PHP application, the serverless PHP, and cloud-native support. Should you learn PHP in 2025? Ask yourself these questions. Do you want a stable career with high demand? Are you interested in WordPress development? Do you want to build secure and scalable web application? Are you looking for a programming language that's easy to learn? Do you want to freelance and earn from PHP project? If your answer is yes, then PHP is still a great choice. Obviously, I have some great choice. I have some common questions on the internet, so I took it from the internet. Okay, is PHP good for beginners? Yes, PHP is one of the most easiest language to learn with simple syntax and best community support. What can I build with PHP? You can build blogs, forums, and social network, e-commerce websites, REST APIs, content management systems, and enterprise application. Can PHP be used for AI and machine learning? While PHP hasn't the best for AI, you can integrate it with AI service like APIs, OpenAI's, GPTs. What are the alternatives to PHP? The Node is great for real-time apps but requires JavaScript knowledge. Python, best for AI and data science but slower for the web development. Go and Rust for high performance but complex for beginners. Okay, what's the future of PHP? The PHP will continue to evolve, and especially with Laravel and WordPress driving its demand. Okay, I have a great course structures. The complete masterclass from beginner to advanced. In this first section, I will explain the introductions of PHP. In the second section, I will explain the PHP syntax and basics. In third section, I will explain the control structures. The fourth, I will explain the functions and the scopes. And the fifth chapter, I will explain the array and collections. In the sixth section, I will talk about the working with strings. In seventh section, we will talk about the working with dates and times. The eighth section, working with files. The ninth section, PHP object-oriented programming. This is the great paradigm for programming. Okay. And 10th section, we will talk about the exception handling and error handling. The 11th section, we'll talk about the super globals and PHP forms. 12th section, we'll talk about the working with session and cookies. The 13th section, we'll talk about introduction to PDO. Okay. In 13th section, we will talk about the PHP security and the best practices. In the 14th section, we will talk about the PHP memory and performance optimizations. In the 5th section, I will talk about the namespaces and auto loading. This is the 15th section. In the 16th section, I will talk about the working with JSON and Excel. The 17th section, I will talk about the PHP and command line CLI. In the 18th section, I will talk about the working with Composer. The final section, I will talk about the PHP 8.3, the new feature and enhancement. So, have a nice day. See you soon.